Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here once more. It is a Wednesday. It is Warble with my mate Will, because we're
G'day,
doing
mate.
W's for the Wednesday today, because it's not Monday. Monday's Mejan Day. Wednesday
Yeah.
is Warble Day with William and
Yeah.
Wax. Today I'm playing Wabal with Web Skull and Wodok, Vision, Warren Wemo, and Wong. Hey, that one works. Here we are.
Hey!
So yeah, Cabal with a little bit different. We're testing a couple of fresh characters like Wong. I think you've got Wong over there as well.
I certainly do.
I was thinking of Defenders, playing out some Ghost Rider and some Doctor Strange, but not today. I haven't played Cabal in a while, so really keen to throw down a Red Skull and Modok once more. But what do we got on this side, buddy? Bunch of Web Warriors.
A big surprise. Web Warriors, as is
Web
the
Warrior
usual.
Wednesday.
Web Warrior Wednesday. That's it. That's new name of the show. Yeah. So rocking. I've actually played with this list before, and I think this is my 18-point list, fairly cemented depending on what objectives we're doing. But I'm quite happy with how it interacts with each other. So
you're playing Spider-Man with Peter Parker, so I feel like you're wrong, but look, we'll figure it out.
Yes. Wow. We'll have to see how that goes.
You're here to turn me on to Peter Parker. I love it. All right.
Yeah.
Real quickly, a couple of missions. We've got 18 threats. We're doing Celestial Hammers. You get an extra punch when you're doing hammers. Costs extra power to use cards, which I assume is very bad for you. You're very card.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a detriment, but the extra punch kind of makes up for it.
And then we have the 4 Inheritor Portals, very similar to Origin Bombs. You go in, you roll some dice, you need energy defense to beat it, which again, very good for my team. I have, maybe not. Actually, no, I have no energy defense on my team, so very bad. I was thinking Defenders would have been pretty good with that mission, so here we go.
Yes,
Ghost Rider and Doctor Strange, both at 4 energy. But you're just as bad. We got a bunch of 3 energies on your team, and 2 on Venom, so we're actually pretty evened on that one.
Yeah. It should be difficult to flip, but not impossible.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're going to start deploying now, so we'll catch you in just a moment.
Deployment lines.
That is deployment done. We're facing down here.
Shake hands in the middle.
Shake hands in the middle. We got Modok facing the wall really solidly. Good man there. Wong supporting in the I'm hiding away zone. Vision staring Venom right in the eye. And Baron Zemo is happily just pointing at Miles Morales saying, "You, I'm going to cut you with my knife.
I'm going to get you with my big old sword." Cool. Do you have priority?
Priority is me. I'm going to do some pretty crazy stuff for those playing at home. Oh, we get power first, right? Everyone gets 1 power?
So it's power phase. You get to decide which mode thingy is in.
Which mode Vision is? He's going to stay in physical. I think your entire team is pretty physical. Your weak position here is a lack of energy attacks. So he's going to stay pretty happily in the physical mode.
Yeah. Right.
Enhanced density. There we go.
And then if you flip it, it goes to the phase 1.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to activate Wong. We're going to do a really cheeky tactic that I learned the other day. We're going to meditate, and gain a total of 3 power. We're then going to perform advanced R&D. Where are we at?
Yeah.
This one. I'm going to spend up to 5, so I'll spend 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll split that 3 across the board. We're going to give 1 to Modok, 1 to Baron Zemo, and probably 1 to Vision, because Red Skull generates his own power pretty happily.
So, so can Vision.
Yes. Yes.
It does take an action though.
Yeah.
I think so does.
So does Cosmic Cube. But I'm gonna Cosmic Cube anyway. I'll give you a bit of a.
Oh yeah, no, I figured
bit of a sneaky suspicion here.
All right, cool.
Vision versus Venom.
You know, yeah. So you know what? I love that turn so much. I'm gonna do the same thing.
All right.
Meditate.
So for those watching at home, every game from now until the end of history is going to start with R&D Wong spreading across. We'll just start the stream like 5 minutes in. Don't worry about it.
So we're going to do Spider-Man, Venom, and Okoye.
Cool. My next cheeky tactic here, I'm going to activate Modok. He's going to spend that energy to actually pick up this hammer immediately.
Yeah, which is a play.
And actually, I buggered that up. Can I switch Venom into energy phasing? I have
Vision?
Vision, yeah. I'm going to switch Venom Vision into the energy one.
Click on that. Yeah, flip it. Yeah.
We'll change it later. Can I change it during the power phase? I can change it. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with energy for now. How does it work with the character rolls 3 additional defense? Does that mean that my defense... I just want to clarify this for those at home. Does my defense suddenly 6 energy in regards to doing the 4 Inheritor Portals or not?
No, it does not.
Okay, I will switch it back to I was getting a little fancy for my own liking.
No, it's definitely a smart thinking, but no, you do not.
Yeah. All right. Cool. We are then going to. We don't have flight, which is sad. Can we just climb up here regularly or not? We have to use small. We're only small base anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, so you have to.
I'll give you a hit, buddy. Well, this is awkward. That's all right. We got there.
No. So you'll need to. It will probably need to be 2 moves
to get up there.
Yeah,
so I'm not sitting flush.
Yeah, you need to be fully on there, and I think you also teleported forward a little bit when you phased into the building.
Alrighty, that's fine.
So you'd have to like move up to here.
Yeah, there's not much else. So we'll move up to here, and then we are going to move up to kind of just like here, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool, and that is his turn. Done. On to you, buddy.
Is it worth you trying to flip the portal?
I'd rather keep the power, Murdoch.
Keep the power? No,
yeah.
That's fair enough. Okay.
Alrighty. Move, pick up hammer, go for portal.
Yeah. So here we go. Yep, we've done it.
Alright, that's your portal.
Cool. So we'll grab a little Web Warriors affiliation. We'll just bang that on there.
Alrighty. On to.
And
you got another action?
Oh yeah, so it's move, and then I'm gonna move again, and I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off this building because I don't want to get doomed stage shed.
Yeah, it's gonna happen eventually, but not right now, unfortunately. I'm gonna activate Vision now. He is going to perform a move. He has medium movement. Yep, cool. We're gonna snap that on there. I guess he. No, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna full move. Full-ish move. We're gonna just make sure we're outside of range 1 of that objective. We're gonna pick up the hammer and try and flip the objective.
Okay.
I think there's an objective underneath there, isn't there? Yeah, cool. So I'm just gonna quickly roll the objective. I have 3. I only have 2 defense dice. Man. Whew.
1 success.
Loving it. We're gonna take it though.
We'll
put a Cabal next to that, and we're going to finish off this movement in just a moment. But now is your turn.
Do you get
4 physical dice against my 6?
I
only get 3.
5? Yeah, you
get
get
5.
3, yeah. Yeah.
I don't have anything else fancy. I am at power, so chances are no.
I got 1 success, so it's not super hot so far.
Alright, I'm probably going to defend against that one. I say missing everything. Nah, we got 1 success as well.
I got 1 success. Excellent. I will generate a power because Impact Webbing automatically generates 1 power.
Yep, certainly.
And then I'm going to spend that 2 power and I'm going to do web line. So I'm going to push you small towards me.
Okay, trying to get me in range of Venom.
Yeah.
Crazily enough. Alrighty, and that is my... No, you've got 1 more. No, you moved, punched, so now it's my turn.
Yes.
I'm going to activate Red Skull. He is going to perform as Master of the Cube. No, Cosmic Cube. I'm going to get 3 power. 1, 2, 3. And then I will roll 5 dice for each skull. I'll take a damage.
Easily will. And you do.
I rolled 1 skull. I'll take 8 damage. It is fine. He'll live. That is one of my actions. My second action, I am just going to perform a medium movement.
Yep.
Sorry, first, I'm going to spend 3 power, so spend that 3 to move Baron Zemo within range 2 of his current position.
Sounds good.
I'm just going to move him maybe like kind of there-ish. Cool. Then we're going to perform a... Where's my medium movement? My medium movement onto this objective.
Oh, yeah, over there, yep.
Yeah, and then we will attempt to flip that objective for a last bit of power. Can I please unsnap that? 3 dice. Looking for
another good tip that sorry.
You got 2 successes.
Yeah, you've definitely flipped that. It's a quicker way to get all your templates back is that on the template thing there's a little refresh button.
Ah, cute.
Yeah, and it takes it all back. Yeah. Super handy. Thank you,
Alrighty.
Chris.
That is Chris Wafo. He's in the chat. Thank you very much, buddy. And that is me done. Alrighty, so
I've not done it.
Unfortunately, done it. So we're just gonna do a rehash. I'm jumping on the record here. So we realized that Spider-Man can't actually pull Vision because Vision was in his what's it called? Enhanced density phase. So we've just kind of gone back, redone that turn, and you're going to jump on the Inheritor Portal. Unfortunately, have failed to take it back, and now we're going to jump back into Venom's turn. It's pretty much what would have happened given that circumstance of knowledge. So, did a flashback. It's on to Venom's turn now. What is Venom going to be doing?
Yeah, well, that is an excellent question.
He can just move and punch, right? He should be in the range to Symbiotic Tendrils.
Potentially.
I guess we're going to find out. Turns out Vision's actually a pretty good counter to the Web Warrior squad, eh?
Not being able to push yet. Pretty painful.
Range 3? Yeah, well and truly in range.
Yeah, cool. So we're just going to, unfortunately, be doing
the old punch
a move
5
and a Symbiotic Tendril. So it's going to be 5.
1 critical success. And a wild. That's pretty good. Alrighty, so I got 2 successes on that defense.
Yeah, I got 4 successes.
I don't think there's anything else I can really do. Nah. 4 successes? Alright, I'll take 2 damage and I'll gain 2 power.
Yeah, and I'll also gain 2 power. I'll normally give you the bleed, but you are immune to bleed.
I'm a robot. Robot do robot things.
A robot. Yeah, okay, and that's going to be Venom's turn.
Alright, so you've activated 4 characters?
I've activated 2. Spider-Man and Venom. Oh, and
Okoye.
Wong.
And Wong.
And Okoye.
So 4 characters.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Against my 4 characters. I'm just making sure that we're all on the same page here. Cool. So,
we're all on the level, yeah.
Baron Zemo is now going to activate. He's going to perform a long movement.
Yep.
I say long. What I mean is get within exactly range 1 of this objective. Just about here, give or take. He's going to spend power to pick up the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to spend a power to attempt to flip over that objective.
Yep. Yeah, because he got R&D.
Yes, R&D. So he has 3 energy defense dice, I believe. Yep, he's going to reroll here, look for 1 success, because there is no enemy objectives around here, and he got it. So I will put a Cabal on that one, and with the knowledge that you are then going to pull me and yank me and twist me away from that objective anyway, we're going to go ahead and chill with another kind of small, long movement over to Red Skull. And that is the end of his turn.
Yep, fair enough. Right, we're going to go with old Gwen Stefani.
Yep, Gwen Stefani.
That's Wong. Here we go.
Sassy. All right, you're going to try and do the same thing, move, or retake this objective?
Oh, all right. Yeah, we're going to have a little look and see where we can get to, you know?
All right, reasonable. Going to do the measurement whilst I'm going to stare and lock eyes. Again, Vision just staring Venom down. You can't really see because there's not too many things in the way, but we're there. All that tongue getting all stared down like... Ooh, all right. Look at you. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm trying my hardest, you know?
Try and pull me in with your... You can't even webline me. You don't have the power.
I don't currently have the power.
I got the power. How are you going to get power? You going to punch me? Do you have a range 4 punch? Impact weapon? That's crazy. Crazy talk. What are you doing, bro?
I reckon it's going to be a struggle for you to get in range, though, unfortunately.
Haha! Victory to Baron Zemo, who's facing the wrong direction. This is what he thinks about you.
Like. Yeah, that ain't going to happen, unfortunately.
I can see a pixel in there. Good work, Zemo. Tap him on the head. You have moved successfully.
Yeah, that was a good move on your part. So, if that's the case, we're going to move up Gwen.
Move again, try and take the objective.
Move again and try and take this objective.
Alrighty. You need 1 success on 3 dice, I believe. We all have got 3 defense dice on that one. Alrighty, what do we got?
So 1 success, and we've done it.
You got it back.
But I did also roll a skull, so you get to advance me.
Ooh, I forgot about that part. I get to move you 2. I don't think it's an advance. It's a move within range 2, right?
Yeah, place. Yeah, you place.
You have moved, and you have power. So I'm gonna move you. Oh.
Yep, that's fair.
That's the inherent portal. My bad.
Yep.
I'm gonna unsnap it, re-snap it. Thank you. We're gonna move you towards the zone of death.
Yep.
It is your turn again with Miles Morales. Move, web swing, and then punch a Baron Zemo, I assume?
Yes, with a web line kick.
Alrighty. I can reroll a defense dice. That is about it. I don't have the power to do anything else, which makes me sad. So 3 physical defense dice against your 7, is it? 6.
Against my 6. Yeah, you get 2 extra for doing the web line kick, yeah.
Only 4 attack base. That's not the greatest. I got 2 successes and a shield. So look, I'm feeling pretty good so far. Yeah.
Well, you should.
I'll block that. I will re-roll none of them because I got 5 successes.
Yeah. You got 5 successes. Well, I only got 1, but I did get a wild, which means I get to throw you.
Okay.
And so we're just going to do this, and we're just going to... No, sorry.
Sorry, yeah,
I throw you... Yeah, I measure from you, and then we're going to do towards away.
Throw me.
And we're going to click away.
Size 3 or less. You may throw this target small.
So I'm going to need... Oh, what the hell going on there?
Welcome to the world of TTS, folks. I understand this is very different to physical playing on tables. I do wish... Alright.
So can you grab this long template and then just hold your mouse over Miles?
Yeah.
Put your onto Miles's model, and that will give us the 90-degree.
Alrighty, perfect.
Perfectly. So I reckon...
Try and throw him into Baron, into Red Skull?
Yeah, that or... I think it's not terrible to try and throw you into this building either. You know what? Yeah, no, we're going to throw you into...
Alright,
I'm going to throw you into...
So Baron Zemo takes 1, and then Red Skull takes the rest, right?
Yes, so he'll take 1.
Or I can brace for impact, spending 1 each. No, Baron does not have the power to do that, so unfortunately he will not. So he'll take 1 damage, gain a power. Honestly, I'm not crazy unhappy about that. And then Red Skull will take 3 defense dice.
4?
4? No, I'm size 2.
Oh, sorry, he'll take 3 damage. You'll roll 4 defense dice.
Oh, right, he has a 4th defense dice. Man, that is crazy talk. I do love me some Red Skull. I don't think I can do anything. I can't Hail Hydra or anything like that, because I'm not targeted by a thing. No, alright, cool. Just roll the 4 dice.
Let's see how you do.
We will get 1 critical success. Nothing, so we'll take 2 damage and gain 2 power. Which, again, I'm actually not super fussed about. I'm pretty happy to get some more power. Here. Alrighty. That is the end of that turn, I believe.
I've still got 1. No, one's gone. Yeah, that's
so
everyone. Yeah.
2 Inheritor Portals. I hold 2 Inheritor Portals, so I think that's 2 victory points each to begin with.
Yeah.
Are you on that one?
Yes.
Hammers. I've got 2 hammers. I think you would also have 2 hammers.
No.
I should have 3 hammers. Sorry.
Yeah, you have 3 hammers.
1, 2, and so Vision's got 1. Oh, I couldn't see Murdoch. So 3 hammers for me. Yeah. I'm normally the orange person, so I'll go to 5. You got 2 hammers. You go to 4. No, you got 1 hammer.
I got 1 hammer. Yes.
So you go to 3. We'll jump to turn 2. We'll reset and let's go again. I think I'm just going to activate Murdoch. I am going to Psionic Blast one of the crew. I think I'm actually going to Psionic Blast Miles Morales and try and take that power away from him. You don't have any defensive shenanigans, right? You just get to reroll a bunch. You're not contesting an objective.
I get to reroll 1 because of affiliation. If I had 1 more power on Ghost Spider, I could have done Web.
Yeah,
Lifesaver
from things. But I'm going to throw
pull out of the way.
7 dice at Miles because I have 6 plus a hammer.
Plus a hammer, yeah.
I'm going to reroll 1 from Modok, from Captain Baron Zemo. Ooh, not great hits. Only 2. I'm going to reroll that blank. You rolled 1 success.
Yeah, 2 crit fails, unfortunately.
So look, I will take that happily. I will also sap power. So before damage is dealt, the target loses 1 power for each wild in my attack roll, and I'll gain that much. So I'll actually take your 1 power.
1, yeah, 1 power, and then that. 2 damage.
No, you'll take 1 damage, and they roll 2 successes.
Oh, okay. I'll take 1 damage. So this is before damage is dealt, so I'll gain a power?
Yes, correct. But now that I have the power...
You also gain a power to do Cabal, right?
Yes, correct. So I am at 5. So now I get to Doomsday Chair you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attack you for 8 dice. Spend 3 power. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to attack Miles first for 8 dice. Reroll in 1 of these again. That was pretty good. So I got 2 critical successes plus a wild. So I'm going to give you the bleed characteristic. Alright, that's huge. That's 6 successes.
I got 2.
So you'll take 4 damage.
4 and become dazed. Yeah.
Yes. I'll gain a power for Cabal. I'll give you the bleed, but that's irrelevant. And then I will Doomsday Chair Ghost Spider for free.
Ghost Spider. Yep.
8 dice again coming at you, getting to reroll 1 of these because of Baron Zemo. I can also spend power if I so choose. I got 1 critical success. I got a bunch of wilds though. Ooh, that's 5 successes here, and you've got 1.
I get to reroll 1 of these just quickly.
Cool. Well, actually, we decide on the rerolls at the same time, right?
No, you decide, then I decide.
Okay. You're on 5 health total, so I will. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It goes attacker then defender. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, well, I'm gonna reroll 1 from Zemo because that's just that's silly not to.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spend the power to do the other one though. Cool. I got 6s. Bless you.
Thank you.
You got 2 successes.
Oh,
Bless you again, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah, 2 successes. How many did you get?
I got
6?
6. So you'll take
so 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I will give you the bleed characteristic as well.
Hey, that's not good for me.
I'm going to gain a power because of Cabal. I am then going to... I don't think you're within range 3 of me, though. You are within range 4, but not range 3. Why are you going on to Zemo? That seems crazy. Yep.
Okay. Miles has stealth.
Oh, right.
So you need to be within range 3.
Okay. Well, that... I had to punch you first, so... Alright.
I'm happy to just, like,
pause this for a second.
take it.
So we stuffed this one up. Sorry for those playing at home. I actually couldn't hit Spider-Man with Doomsday check because he has stealth. So what we've done is I've switched the attacks with Doomsday Shed, Ghost Spider first, and then the carry-on attack has gone on to Spider-Man because you can target it from kind of like carry-on effects. Now, I am also going to kind of even up here, I'm going to Imbecile All the World is a weapon to MODOK, and I can throw something long, which by that shadow goes over your base. So I'm going to choose an object at range 3 and throw that as well.
Okay.
I'm hoping I can get this van into my range.
It'll be a close call. Yeah, looking like it to me.
So I get that van. So I'm going to spend a bunch of extra power as well. Ooh, and we're going to throw the... We're going to spend 2 power. And we're going to throw that van at you for 4. Yeah.
Yep. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to spend a power and brace for impact.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Cool. And that way, I've spent a bunch of extra power as well to try and put ourselves in a position. But that is MODOK's turn that I have boogered up. But I think we can do a fairly clean solution. We stuffed up the vision on the far side.
We're getting there.
Yeah, man. This is what I get for not playing MODOK.
Yeah, this is my 3. I get the 3 power token just as like, you have stealth. Remember, you have stealth. Because issues like this pop
up. Put him on that, right? No, he disappeared. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, you've just given him 3 power.
I just gives him 3 power? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because these are the tokens that you get like in the game, obviously. Okay. And so I think where in the earlier versions of this, they didn't have the little counters, so you just used to put the...
Yeah, of course. Alrighty, so that's MODOK's brutal turn, because that's what MODOK does.
Yeah, that's what MODOK does.
And now it is your turn, buddy. Uneasy Alliance is happening. The big card for the crew is coming out. During the activation, Spider-Man or Venom targets enemy with range 2. They both suffer damage and add 3 dice to the attack roll.
So if they target someone who is within range 2 of the other person that's not activating. So Spider-Man's within range 2 of thingy.
Yeah, certainly.
I don't know why I'm putting it over there. That's not where it belongs.
Right,
so I get to add 3 dice to the attack.
Venom's attack, right?
Yes.
And We Are Venom in or Symbiotic Tendrils in?
Well, that's what I'm thinking, right?
Because paying the 3 power for the extra 2 dice is kind of... I've got 5 dice defense against you.
I think what I'm going to do...
Yep.
Is I'm just going to go hard for the money. And I'm going to spend... so just the next attack.
Yeah, okay. Yes, to the attack roll.
Yeah, that is just the next attack roll. So instead of taking, I'm gonna just go back in time a little bit.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna spend 3 power.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna do all webbed up.
Ooh, alright, so you're gonna slow me. Alright, this is going for the big attack, so we're gonna put the slow on vision. This is really interesting because to do this on only vision is pretty huge.
Yeah.
That's a big card to use on just trying to daze vision right now. But if you can daze him, I think you're definitely in a pretty good position. He's already taken 2 damage. You get the hammer back, so suddenly our victory points are much more in line with each other.
Yes. And so I'm then gonna.
Uneasy Alliance.
Well, I was thinking I might just do a symbiote tendril.
Yep.
Right.
And then see where
because
you're
that'll be 7 dice, and then for my
That'll be
next
nine- oh,
attack,
yeah.
if I get a power, I can We Are Venom plus Uneasy Alliance
Yeah, okay. And you get these extra attack dice from All Webbed Up
for the whole round
Yeah.
rather than just the next attack.
Yep.
It's just when
Alrighty. That sounds completely reasonable and seems like
so,
Vision's in a very scary position. So 7 dice against my 5.
7 dice, and I really just need to get 1 through, to be honest. The more the better, obviously.
Yeah, of
but
course.
we just want to try and get the 1 through.
I got 3 successes though.
I got 3 so far. I got 4.
4, alright. You got the 1 through.
Yeah. Right, so that'll give me a power.
I don't think there's anything I can really do here. I can change it so I can't get thrown or take collision damage or things like that, but it's not really doing anything. I'd rather have the defense dice against your
And now
attacks.
I'm going to take a damage on both Spider-Man and Thingy to do Uneasy Alliance.
That doesn't cost power, just damage. That's crazy.
It's just damage, yeah, which is why
That's
it's pretty good.
Bonkers. Alright.
And now we're going to spend 3 power
9 dice attack at Vision against my 5.
No, so it's going to be 3 plus 2, so it's going to be 9.
12,
it's going to
11?
be 12. 11.
12.
Hang on.
No,
7
12.
plus 3. Yeah,
Math
12.
is-
yeah,
math
we
is
can
hard.
do math. Math is hard.
12 against my 5. Look, Vision's in a bit of hurt. I'm not going to lie here.
Yeah, well, I could whiff this real hard,
I mean,
which is
I got a
not
huge
it's
amount
not
of
impossible.
successes.
Yeah,
Oh, I got 4 successes.
I got 2,
5,
4,
6,
7.
So I'll take
7
3 damage,
successes.
which is exactly enough to chunk me.
Yeah.
Really? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 minus 4 is 3. Rough. Alrighty, well played, buddy. Take
so
that
I'll get
3.
I'll get a health back, which is
I'll
nice.
get 3 power here. And you get a Celestial Hammer, buddy.
Yeah, which I think we're gonna go. Yeah, we just put it. I think we're just gonna put it near Spider-Man. Like, I'm not obviously not that far back, but something like this.
And
It's fine by me.
He is a dazed Vision.
Yes.
Look, you used a lot for that play, so I'm pretty okay with it, to be honest.
Right, and that's gonna be
I'm gonna activate Baron Zemo. He's gonna perform. You're on 1 health. I don't think it is to perform a charge. He is just. Oh, if I can. No, I got plans here. All right, so he's gonna charge. He's gonna move along.
Yep.
How much power are you on? All right. Whoop. All right.
Oh, he had 2. Wait.
He had 2 power. Yes.
He had 2 power. Yeah.
So we're gonna move him along. We are then going to punch you with Sword Strike. We're gonna go throw 6 dice at you.
And is this into?
Why can't a punch go Spider?
Oh yeah, I'll go Spider stays. Yeah. So yeah, this
That's
is
just
Spider-Man.
Miles.
Cool. So do
Alright, 1 crit.
this.
I think you are definitely getting priority next turn because of the days in, but I have 4 hits.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
Well,
so he's
I've got
dead.
0.
I'll gain a power for my troubles. I'm then going to move along again. And I'm going to move on to this objective here. And we're going to attempt to flip it. Yeah, we're going to
1
spend
success.
our only power. And we're going to attempt to roll that dice.
Just need the 1.
We
Yeah,
got it.
that's
Cool.
looking good.
And I will take that 1. And that is his turn done.
Cool. This objective.
Yeah, 100%. Just doing the objective game with Spider-Man. Crazy enough, that's what he's supposed to do, right?
Yeah, so he's going to roll 3 dice. Got 1 success.
Does the wilds count? I think it does.
Yeah, it's hits, crits, and wilds. Yeah,
Yep,
perfect.
perfect.
So yeah, I'll take that 1 back.
Cool. Anything else for Spider-Man?
No. Oh,
You've got 2
you know
actions.
what?
You can do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
That's done, though.
No, yeah, that's why it was flipped. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. I could do the old cheeky. A double move. What can we do with that?
Pop onto the other side, and then let Vision and Venom punch it out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 2 dice energy versus 2 dice energy, so that's pretty funny. And I am dazed, you are not, so that's always pretty scary.
Yeah.
Rock, buddy.
It'd be nice to do something with this, right? I don't think staying
You can move up and try and punch MODOK if you really want.
Yeah, that's not a terrible play, but
MODOK's going to punch you back real hard.
Yeah, that's the kind of issue, isn't it? So it'd be nice to have another move on top of that, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's
That's
gonna.
what other
Unless
miles
if
is there for, right? Oh, you can webline yourself if you do 2 damage. Oh, no, that moves me small. That's the opposite. Sorry, I thought it was like miles, but you just run away.
No,
All right, buddy.
Yeah, I reckon we're just gonna. I think we're just gonna chill. Unfortunately, I think this is.
Alrighty.
I don't want to be too much into the action, so I think
Yeah,
we
that's
just
fair.
actually.
I'm now going to activate
move a little
Red
bit.
Skull.
Just take this away for now.
I feel like I'm going to Cosmic Cube again, honestly. Oh, I get an extra power from Baron Zemo because I attacked.
Yes.
Sorry, so I'm going to activate Red Skull. We are going to, I think, Master of the... Cosmic Cube again. Maybe, no, I'm actually going to do this opposite. I'm going to activate Wong.
Okay.
We're going to move him onto this objective. We're going to... oh, it's an action. Yeah, no, and then we're going to action the Vishadi's Blessing and remove a 2 damage from Red Skull.
Yeah, good move.
And that's my turn done.
Cool. I'm going to get my Wong.
Oh, sorry, it's with range 3, not 2. I apologize. I'm gonna not move him. I'm just gonna perform the action to get a power. Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna move, and then we're gonna move again.
Yeah.
Right up to here. You know, we're just gonna chill behind this little car.
Try and take that objective.
We may as well, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
I do need 2 successes, but on 3 dice, it's not impossible.
Not impossible. Hey, you got it. That is yours. You go. Well played.
I'll take that back.
Alrighty. I'm now going to
be
activate Red Skull. He's going to check range 4. He's not close enough for Wong, so he's going to perform a medium movement. We're going to move this character to max range. We are now going to, what did he say, range 4 for a bunch of good stuff. So we're going to check range 4. We're going to see Wong within range 4, I believe. Yeah. So we are now going to, I guess, unleash the cube for 4 power.
A classic, yeah. I will gain cover because next to this fan.
All right, cool. First time in like all our games that we've actually played with cover.
Yes, I've started actually thinking about it recently with my games with Harley and with Chris.
So 7 dice. I don't have a hammer. So I get to throw you small though. If I deal damage.
If you deal damage, cool.
Yeah, but then I have Reality Warp. After this act resolved, the target character and character within range 1 of the target character gain the stun special condition. This character is not affected by Reality Warp. Interesting. Ooh, I might give Baron Zemo the stun special condition. No, I won't. Yes, I will. I'll deal 2 damage. You got 1 success though.
I got 2 successes because I'm in cover.
You turn one of the hits to a...
So yeah, one of the results just becomes a success. Yeah, unless if it's a crit fail.
Rough. Is there anything else I can do here? I don't think so. No, I just spend that 4 power. That is the wild though, so I give everyone within range 1 the stun special condition, which includes
after this attack
Baron Zemo, I believe.
The target character and characters within 1. So I will also gain the stun on Wong.
Yeah, no, I think you and Baron Zemo will both end up getting the stun characteristics. We'll see. Which was literally the worst case scenario, I think, dealing 0 damage. Because if I got to throw you, I throw you into the van. And I don't think I can do any rerolls there. Can I aim Lackey that one? No, I don't have the power on him. Alrighty. 2 each to play this card. Alright, cool. That is... Oh, no, that's fine. That is fine. Cool. I had some plans. We'll have to do it next turn. Don't worry about it.
Fair enough. Right. We got Okoye.
Yep. She's just moving. She hasn't got too much else she can really do.
Not really.
Alrighty.
She wants to try and get involved.
The stun means I roll 1 less dice when attacking?
No, stun means whenever you would gain more than 1 power, you only gain 1.
Alright, cool.
So having it on, Wong is pretty frustrating. He only gains 1 power from meditate, but it just means that like it can be.
You can't meditate twice in a turn.
Well, you could, because it's 2 different instances, but you kind of wanted to take some damage to try and just get as much power as possible.
Yeah, okay. That seems like the end of the turn, I believe.
Yes.
So I currently only have 2 hammers. You took 1 off me, and you hold 3 objectives. So I'll only gain 3 this turn. 1, 2, 3.
And
I think
I'll
you'll gain
gain
the full 5
5.
and go to 8. So
Yep.
we are back tied.
Yes,
We'll ready all our characters
3.
now.
Oh.
I'll flip him.
Yep. Yeah, so we're going to flip Miles and Gwen.
Alrighty, and we'll go to the power phase.
Yep.
I just what a crazy world we live in, but I'm going to activate MODOK as my first action.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything else, unfortunately, I can really do. We're going to perform Doomsday Chair, though, and I believe if I target Ghost Spider, she can't do anything fancy or crazy.
No, she cannot. Yeah.
So we're going to activate Doomsday Chair on her. We're going to spend the 3 power to get 8 dice on her because of the hammer that I have. We're going to roll that up. Hoping for some successes. Ooh, that's really rough. We only got 3 successes.
I got 1.
Alright, so you'll take 2 damage off that.
Mm-hmm.
You have the bleed special condition now as well because I rolled the wild.
Yep.
I will gain 1 power for permanent attack because I'm Cabal, and then I will continue that Doomsday Chair onto Miles Morales.
Yeah, I'm just...
You have to pull him outside of range 2 of...
I think that's how it would work.
Yeah.
And
it pulls towards her, right?
Yeah, so...
Oh, you
I don't think it's likely. Yeah.
Well, if it's towards her, it has to stop towards her. You can't pull her beyond, can you?
No, because it's 90 degrees. It's just so the towards and away just means which way you want the template to face.
Okay.
So I can't go like over here or something. But I don't think that would put me outside of range 2. So it's only small. I'm not getting out of there. No way.
No way. All right. Would you like to do it?
And also, I'd probably hit her base and not move anywhere. So no, Miles just gonna get Doomsday Chaired.
Alrighty, he's going to throw 8 dice at Miles.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully something a bit better. Look, that's not bad. For 5 wilds. Sorry, 5 hits.
So I've got 1 success so far, and I get to re-roll 3 of these.
Yeah.
So I'll just roll these up and hope for a couple of successes.
You got 2 successes total against my 5.
So 3 damage?
Yeah. I'll get a power again.
Yep.
Now I will, now we'll figure out what to do. I think I can potentially just punch Ghost Spider and take her out of the game with Psionic Blast, which I'm tempted to do. If I had another power somehow, I could definitely Doomsday Chair again, which would be bonkers if I didn't spend the extra power last turn, but I kind of had to. So I'm just actually going to Psionic Blast the Ghost Spider.
Okay.
So that is 7 dice, not 8. Mystic.
Yeah. Against my...
that's pretty good. So I got a critical success, a
Ooh.
wild, and a hit. I got, alright, 5 hits in total. You got 3 successes. I need to do how much damage?
3 successes.
3?
You need to do 3, and you've done 5?
Yeah.
So 2 damage?
So I'm going to spend... so before damage is done, I actually end up taking 1 power from you.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend 2 power, because I also get a punch because of Cabal, to actually re-roll these 2 blanks.
Okay.
Because of MODOK's power himself.
Yeah.
And there we go. All right. So that's 7 in total.
Yeah. -3 is 4 damage. It's going to be a dead Gwen.
So that was 3 damage it dealt to you?
Yeah.
In total? Cool. So that is my cantrip. So I'm going to gain 3 power from that. I'm going to gain power for a Cabal. I rolled a wild, so I'm going to take a power from you as well. So I'll jump back up to 5. I am now going to perform Imbecile once more. And I'm going to throw this bike at Miles Morales.
Yes. Do you have range on? Oh yeah. I imagine
so range 3 on the bike.
Yeah, perfect. And then
we're going to throw that long, and last time we checked, long was exactly on Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
Alright, so it's a size 1. So it's going to be 2 potential damage.
Yeah.
And I get 3 dice, re-rolling 2 of them. Which isn't necessary.
That's fine. Alright. Cool. And that is MODOK done. Just casually.
Right. So...
Alright. Venom Blast into Baron Zemo. This is a little rough. I have 2 power, actually. Are you within range 2?
Yes.
Range 3 is all I have to be in. I can potentially counter-strike you to take you off the board, which would be cute.
Yeah.
If you're within range 2, which you are, I get to re-roll all my defense dice.
Yes, you will need to spend the 2 power.
For Master Swordsman, yes.
Yes.
So I have to decide if I want to Master Swordsman or Counter-Strike. I only get 1 power, so I think I'd rather Counter-Strike.
Okay.
Which I don't have to decide yet. I have to choose Master Swordsman first, and I have to choose Counter-Strike. So physical 3. You're throwing 5 at me or 6?
Yeah. When do you do Master Swordsman? No, so you do need to do Swordsman down because I've targeted you.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing Swordsman. I'm going to do Counter-Strike and hope to just sneak some damage through.
Alright,
hoping that you don't kill me with that. If I roll 1 success, which I don't get, I get to reroll one of these anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, natural 1.
Cool. So 1 success.
So against my 4.
So I'll take 3 damage. I'll only gain 1 power.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will perform Counter-Strike.
Yes. When do you do that?
After an attack against this character is resolved.
Okay, so because we both have things that happen after the attack is resolved, it will be me first, which is I just make you drop over here. Just make you drop your objective.
Okay, yep. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. You drop the objective.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to put it here under the hopes that I don't get murdered right now.
Alrighty, well, I'm going to throw 4 dice at you.
Yep.
It's only crits and wilds, I believe. Yeah, only crits and wilds. But it is just straight damage, and I get to roll against it, and that is 1 crit, so you'll take 1 damage.
1 damage.
Cool. That's close. Alrighty.
It is close. Right, and then I'm going to spend a power, and I'm going to pick up that hammer.
Yep. And then you're going to run.
And then I'm going to run. I'm going to spend 2 power to do web swing.
Yep, and then move as well, I assume.
Yes.
Fortunately, just nothing much I can do about that right now. But whilst you're doing that, you can go through that. I'll figure out what my turn is.
Sense.
Peter Parker picked a pot of pickled visions, and Vision's going to synthesize Synthezoid avenged him. So 7 dice coming your way for 4 power. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Alright, against my 3.
You do not get criticals into this attack roll, into this defense roll.
I do not know.
You don't need them though. I blanked out completely. I got 1 wild.
Damn.
Wilds do not do anything, unfortunately.
2 successes.
Rough. Look, I think I'm... Venom doesn't have any power, so I can try and sneak some damage onto him, but I think I'm just going to do the same thing against Spider-Man again. Spend the 4 power.
You got beam 4, right?
Yeah, I can whack them both if I so choose.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, no, I think I'd rather just... I was hoping that would deal like 2 or 3 damage, and I could potentially daze Spider-Man this turn.
Yeah, that's fair.
But we're going to hope for the opposite of blanking out, which is to say, roll successfully well. So you rolled 1 success.
So far, yeah. I'm going to reroll these.
Alrighty, well I got 5 successes that time.
I got 2.
So you'll take 3.
3.
So that's kind of my logic, right? If I'd just done 2 damage onto you last turn.
Oh, yeah.
Or even 1 at that point. Dead. Alright, so we're going to try... we don't have any power after that, so we're actually going to get power back for that one. Even if it's at 1 damage, we've actually got a power back as well, which meant that I could calculate a trajectory, a sign.
And throw some stuff.
Or even that car.
That would hurt.
Size 2 though, so I don't think I can get that car. Rough.
I'm guessing you're staying physical, obviously, for the time being.
Yes, but I will spend that power to attempt to get this Inheritor Portal. I'll need 2 successes. My hope was that with you dazed as well, I would only need 1 success rather than double ups, but we didn't get it anyway. You get to move me too, actually, because there was a skull.
Yeah. Close within 2, huh?
Yeah.
Let's have a looky.
So maybe there's a bit of a better line. If I try and sap you twice and take, hopefully, 1 or 2 power away from you, plus get a power. So that's a lot of power generation for him, but I don't think it does a huge amount, unfortunately.
How did I just go with that? Miles, right? Yeah, and he's activated. Cool. I'm just making sure I'm paying attention to the right stuff. Yeah. Well, I think that's probably the best move, right? Maybe within 2.
Yeah, reasonable. Alrighty, that is now your turn, buddy. Vision did not do what was required, so let's hope he can survive.
Yeah.
Okoye, move, that's fine. I don't have anything really crazy to do, so I have a choice between, like, kind of Baron Zemo punching Wong, or Red Skull punching Wong, so I think I'm going to activate Baron Zemo. He's apparently on 1 health from daze. That's pretty good. He is just going to Sword Strike you. Nothing else really to do. Just 5 dice.
Against my 2.
Yep.
2 successes.
1 success. I'll re-roll that. It will not achieve anything unless I get a wild to bleed you. No, just 2 against your 2. So nothing happens there. Alright, well, look, I'm going to have to do it again.
Okay.
Rough. Rough time is rough. Oh, that's a bit better. Double critical success on that one. We'll re-roll.
Good.
Alright, we'll now re-roll one of these blanks.
0 successes this time.
I got 4, actually.
Oh, perfect.
4, perfect. I thought I only had 3 for a second, but I got 4. Cool.
To be a daze.
I will only gain 1 power, but I'll gain a power from Cabal as well, because I believe they're 2 separate effects from the cantrip.
Yes, yeah.
So I'll then spend one of those to attempt to flip this Inheritor Portal. 3
needing
dice,
1 success.
Needing 1 success, and that is Red Skull's turn. And he did not get it, sorry, Baron Zemo's turn. Did not get it.
So it's going to be 5
into
dice.
Venom, just a blank
6
0.
dice, 5 dice. Yeah.
You don't have a hammer though, do you? Nah, 5 dice?
No,
against
so
my
5
5
dice.
defense. Yes, 5 defense, 3 extra dice.
Yeah. Oh, not a good start, unfortunately.
3 additional dice. Yep, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, attack rolls today have not been the best except for MODOK. I got 1 success.
That's enough.
Alright, cool. 2 successes. Alright.
I'm going to do that again.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not a crazy amount to be done here. We all know kind of... Oh, I got a bunch of successes. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, you got more than I can.
Infinite.
4, 5. Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay. With City, unfortunately.
Alrighty. I'm going to activate Wong now. He is going to... Range 3? Am I within range 3 of MODOK? I actually might be. No. Oh!
Yeah. Looks good to me.
Well and truly in range 3, apparently. That's fine. So I'm going to perform, what are we at? Faithful Assistant. I'm going to spend 2 power to give him 1.
Yeah.
And then for his other actions, I guess I'll kind of meditate to get a power. And then we're going to move medium.
So did you gave MODOK a power, right?
Yeah, Faithful Assistant.
Yeah,
That's not an action.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's not an action. Yeah.
So then I meditate to gain a power, and then I'm going to... I think I'm just going to...
How to move?
We're gonna... Wong, what are you going to do on this side, buddy? That's the question. We're going to find out, eh? He's a little bit back behind that. Alright. That is now your turn, buddy.
Yeah. Well, we've got Spider-Man left.
So you can do a similar thing against Vision and just try and punch?
Well...
Ooh, you're doing some cheeky tactics on that side.
Card 2. Yeah.
Moving. You're going to try and hold a defensive perimeter along this side now that you... I think you're going to be ahead by 1 objective? Maybe 2 it is, depending?
That's frustrating. Hang on a sec. Sure, that's legal.
Yep. Alrighty. And that is his turn pretty much done.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to activate Red Skull now. We're going to do some pretty cheeky tactics. We're going to activate Cosmic Cube for starters. So we're going to roll 5 dice to get our 3 power. Because this is bonkers powerful. We'll take 1 damage.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to check his range. I don't think he's with range 2. So he's going to perform a small movement.
Yep.
To against... Can he get on that building or not?
No, so like the template will need to be like on it, basically. So you can actually... Yeah.
Come on, I know you can do it. Bonk, there we go. Alright.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're now going to be in range 2 of MODOK.
Yep. I'll attest to that, yep.
Yeah. We're going to perform Cosmic Invigoration. So they're going to spend 2 power each. 1, 2. And we're going to remove his activated token. We're then going to roll 3 dice, and for each a bunch of bad stuff for me, but good stuff in general, he's going to take a damage. Hits, crits, and wilds. Alright, so he'll take 2 damage for his Strife. I don't think he gets power for that, unfortunately, because it's not a thing.
No, not an enemy source. So 2 damage on that, yeah.
I unfortunately can't Master of the Cube. If I've maybe snuck Wong to give him an extra power, I could have potentially given him a free sneaky deaky movement. But instead we are... I guess we didn't need to Cosmic Cube then, eh? But that's fine. We're going to move... we moved and Cosmic Cubed. That's what we did. That's his turn. Cool. I think you're out of activations?
I am indeed.
Cool. So I will now activate my Modok again. He's got some tough decisions. His first action is definitely going to be move.
Yep.
But unfortunately, he can't Doomsday Chair, which makes me very, very sad. Alrighty, we're going to pause the recording. We're just going to move Modok, and we're going to throw a Psionic Blast at her for 7 dice.
Yep, against my 3.
Because I have a hammer. We're going to hope for some wilds. We're going to throw some stuff. We got, a wild. We got 4 successes. How many defenses did you get?
None so far, but I get to reroll 1 for affiliation and 1 for...
Alright, so before I have to decide before you figure out what you're rolling, so I don't want to see what you've got.
Yep.
Because I got 4, which is enough to kill you provided you blank out. And I'm going to get at least 2 power from this attack, plus the damage. So I think I'm actually going to spend... I'm going to end up at 2, and I might actually end up getting at least 2, so go to 4, and then get 1 for the next turn, which give me move Doomsday next turn and potentially throw. So I'm going to actually spend 2 power to reroll 2 of my dice.
Okay.
Cool. So we got 6 successes now.
1. So
alright,
that's
so
going to be
4
damage.
And a 4. Daze you. I'll gain 4 power for that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. How many wilds did you get? So I'll lose 1 and gain 4.
Yeah.
I also dropped my Celestial Hammer.
Ooh, even better. So I can now range 2 that up onto this little cheeky boy here. Oh. Alrighty, cool. And that is Modok's final turn as well.
Cool.
So now we go objectives. You hold 3 of the AoE objectives.
Yep. 3 of the secures.
Yep. So you go to 11. How many hammers do you have?
I did have 3. Now I have 2.
Yeah, and I only have 1. So I'll get 2 victory points in total, and you go to that. So this turn is very, very important right now.
Yeah. I'll gain priority.
Yes, unfortunately.
And then we're going to flip Koye. We're going to flip Wong.
I did not get dazed on that side, so I am not flipping anyone.
Yeah,
and your first activation, buddy.
2 power.
Move, pick up objective, web swing away, try and run, hope that I can't chase you down. Now you, Miles Morales himself has, 1 health and 2 objectives on him.
Yeah.
And he's back there, alrighty.
He's got 1 more move.
Alrighty.
And I'm just trying to see what is the better choice here.
Alright, so he's going to figure out that. I think this is probably my option into something like this. Again, just probably conceding than whatever's happening over here. Not too fussed about that.
I'm gonna move over this way behind this.
Alrighty. That is very, very important for me taking out those 2 objectives. I've also got an objective over here. I don't necessarily want to get caught up with any of these Spider-Man-like shenanigans as well. It's going to be very hard for them to push me, I think. I don't think any of your Spider-Mans can actually push me far enough. No, push or size 2 or less. So Modok's actually pretty good like that. So I'm going to activate Red Skull.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to activate Red Skull. He's going to perform Master of the Cube and shift Modok into range 2. So I think if I actually did this last turn, this is kind of pretty different. But that's fine. He's going to shift him into range 2. He's then going to perform, I guess, a Cosmic Blast. What's Wong's defense? He's got 2, 3, 3.
2, 3,
probably
3,
physical's actually a bit better, but I can't strike you in range, so we're probably just going to Cosmic Blast you for 5. Range 4.
No, you might struggle there, yeah.
4. Alrighty, well that's a bit of a problem. So I guess we are going to just perform a medium movement up here. Cool, that is his turn. I don't think I've got anything else. I thought the Cosmic Aggregation's done. Nope, 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 and nope. Alright, cool. On to you, buddy. Alrighty, so that's very, very interesting. Well played from Venom here. Just trying got to think about what else we can kind of manage here. You got a lot of guys that are in a world of hurt, so I think I'm still going to activate MODOK here.
Okay.
He's going to move back small. So he's going to move back onto this objective. He's going to spend a power to attempt to flip this objective.
Yep. So just needing one.
One success on 3 dice. Whew,
fairly likely.
Yeah, we got it.
Yep.
So I think I skipped over this in the recording. So Venom moved up here and then used Web Snare to actually pull MODOK back towards him, so taking out a huge chunk of my turn. I'm going to check my range now. I think, does Spider-Man also have stealth? That's
no, normal Spider-Man does not have.
Alright, so I'm going to still check my range 4. I think I've got you both in range 4. By the look of things,
yep.
So I am still going to... Okoye is within range 2 of him. You made sure of that for Bodyguard?
Yes,
right.
yes.
Cool. Well, I am going to punch Okoye.
With Doomsday Chair?
No, I'm going to punch Spider-Man with Doomsday Chair and force you to spend the power on Okoye if you would like to Bodyguard. So yeah, we're going to Doomsday Chair.
Yeah, I will spend the power to Bodyguard.
Alright. So that is 8 dice.
Are you within range 2 of Okoye? Oh, I don't think so.
No, it looks like I'm millimeter perfect on that one.
Yeah, good work.
Whew, yeah, totally intentional. So we're gonna spend, what is it, 3 dice, which is what it was, so 8 to 5. I think I took that off. Pretty confident. I had a lot of stuff before. That's only 3 successes against your 2, was it?
2. And I get to. I'm currently not holding a hammer, so I can't reroll the crit fail. So I'm just going to reroll this this hit. Into another success, so it's going to be 3.
3.
Successes.
All right, I got 3 successes back onto you, so nothing there, unfortunately. But I am gonna punch onto Peter Parker now.
Cool. And so I'm gonna Bodyguard.
You can't Bodyguard again?
No.
This character. Well, when another character within range 2 of this character is targeted by an attack. Oh, okay, I did not realize that. Or I possibly would have changed things. Jeebus. I don't think it matters too much. Let me check my range 3s. Oh, no. All right. Well, look, that doesn't change too much. That's fine. All right. I guess we're punching onto her again. So 8 dice. Roll them.
Against my 3.
1 critical success. Man, we're whiffing now. We hit early. So what's that? That's 3.
Against my 2.
All right. So I need to do that, which is... So I will not re-roll any of those. She'll take 1 damage.
Yep.
I'll gain a power for being Cabal. I will then spend 2 power to Imbecile. I'm going to check long range. That hovers Spider-Man here. So I'm going to throw this ice cream cart at Spider-Man.
Oh, right, the thing he's hiding behind, yeah.
Yes, I'm going to throw that at Spider-Man.
Absolutely makes sense.
3 damage using Imbecile, All the World Belongs to MODOK for 2 power.
Yeah. Cool, so I'll get 3 physical defense, and I get to re-roll 2 of them.
Alright, so you need 3 successes, though. So if you roll a skull, it is game over.
Well, I've got... I am currently holding a hammer.
Oh,
so
he is holding a hammer. Sorry, I did not realize he was holding a hammer.
It's all good, so I'm going to reroll this one and this one.
Alrighty. Whew.
Still
almost
only
knocked
2.
It, but I will kill him.
Yeah. So you get to place that within 2?
Yes, I do. Man. All right. Whew, we're gonna shift that up over to here, or
Makes
maybe
sense.
even to here.
Yep.
Alrighty, and that is Spider-Man dead, I believe. No, dazed.
Dazed,
Yep.
yes.
All right. Cool. That is now your turn.
Yeah, we all know what's going to happen.
You're gonna go pick up that objective.
Yeah, I'm going to move just outside of one of it.
All right. So now I have 1, 2 objectives. Alrighty, we've now got one hell of a turn happening here.
Mm-hmm. There we go, something like this. Pick this hammer up.
Yep.
For a power, and then we're going to move again.
Yeah, look, moving to Miles is definitely a really solid play, and me not dealing enough damage to Okoye was definitely very rough. If I did some damage to Okoye, I would have been much happier, but I think that double whiff onto Okoye...
Could be good or bad, depending on whose team you're on.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be Okoye done.
Yeah.
Spider's dead. Miles.
I think Red Skull's done, right? Red Skull's activated this turn. He moved.
But yeah, Miles is the first to activate, right?
Yeah. He is done.
Same. Cool. So I've just got Wong left. The
right.
G.
Well, I've got Baron Zemo on 1 health, so I'm going to activate Baron Zemo. I'm also going to spend Aimer Lackeys for 4 power on MODOK, and I'm going to give Baron Zemo an extra move this action.
Well, I spend 3 power to discard. Choose another ally character. I can move action. Yeah.
So potentially I should have done this first, because Okoye wasn't actually within range 2. So we're going to get a free move action, and then we're going to perform Charge for 2 power, and we're going to perform another long move action and a punch on the other end of it. And we're going to perform Sword Strike against Spider-Man.
Cool. What range are you in? You are within 2.
Of Spider-Man? Does he get extra rerolls?
No. Just if you were within, if you were further out than 2, I could get cover from this advertisement.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Well, Okoye is obviously going to
yeah, completely
bodyguard.
So I'm going to throw. I have no sword, so just 5 dice at you, and I'll give you a bleed token if I get a wild. 3 successes actually.
Well, currently none, but we're going to give these
a damage as well, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
we'll get to reroll one of these as well. So yeah. Reroll the blank.
Wait, why am I rerolling 3? That's not.
You get to reroll. So how many successes did you get? Sorry.
Currently none. I haven't rerolled any yet. It's.
So
you do your reroll first.
Yeah. So you have none. I've got 3 damage here, which is enough. So if this is a hit, then you are dead. All right. And we got it. Okoye is dead.
Reroll these 2 into 1 success, which means how much did you get?
You'll take 3, which is enough to kill Okoye.
Yeah. 3. Yeah.
She's dead, buddy.
Drop this hammer.
Yeah, range 2 of me.
Or range 2 of Okoye, which is done with me to take her off the board. Yeah.
Pretty much around there also. That's fine. Then for my, I'll gain 2 power from that. For my second action, I will now perform Steel Rush against you.
Yes, this is against.
Or I can Master Swordsman. I think I Steel Rush for the extra dice, and I spend a power to pick up that hammer to get the extra dice as well.
Okay.
Yup. I'm zooming in here. Man, this is a. Whew. All right. So we're gonna pick that up. We are going to Steel Rush, as it does give more power. What's the math behind 6 dice and reroll it all versus 7 dice and reroll 1? How much defense do you have? 3, and you'll reroll
3.
All 3.
Yep. Wrong one. That's spammer, but yes.
I need to poke through 1 damage, right, to kill you.
Whew.
Math is very, very hard.
Math is hard.
When is the target of a physical attack or targets it with a physical attack? I think I'm going to go for Sword Strike with Master Swordsman. So 6 dice, re-rolling all.
Yep.
And aren't we irrelevantly lucky that we did? We're going to re-roll that shield. So we represent 6 hits.
Yeah. 2.
Alright. So we're going to get a power back from Cabal for that. We're going to kill Miles Morales. We're going to drop both those objective tokens. We will spend a power and pick up one as well.
Yep.
And that is... Oh, I was supposed to spend a power on the Inheritor Portal on the way through, but that's fine. And that is Baron's turn.
Yeah. I'm out of stuff. Oh, no, I got Wong.
You got Wong, right?
I've got Wong the G.
Whew.
Um...
Akoya gets cover as well. She's out of range 2 of Zemo. According to Daiso.
Yes.
So you would have got 1 extra, but I dealt enough to kill or not?
So I had 2 successes plus 1 automatic one, which would have been 3. And we can have a look at the chat.
Yep.
So... No, that's what I'm saying. The chat and game's got your...
Alrighty. Wong's just moving. I gotta figure out how I'm planning out the rest of my turn as well. This is awkward. Very, very awkward, so we'll figure this out. I'm just gonna activate Vision, I think, is the correct point. We're gonna move him to kind of like be here within range 1 of the objective and arguably closer to Venom. We're then gonna spend a power on Vision to attempt to activate the portal. We got a success, so that is ours. Whew, that one's lucky. And then he has a medium movement, which is going to do much. I think I can beam for your boy. Yeah, I'm going to beam for your boy. Nothing else much really can do. I said decides to get 2 actions, so I don't think that matters too much. I guess I'm actually kind of worried about you getting power on Venom, though. But I guess I also sap the power. Before damage is dealt, target loses power for each. No, see, that's before damage. So I don't even think it's worth actually attacking Venom, because then you get power to do stuff next turn. So I think I'm actually going to synthesize and get 2 power.
Okay.
And that's Venom's turn.
Wong, Vision's, yep.
Vision, sorry, yep. Wong, on the other hand, he's going to punch you, apparently.
Oh, and a Wong v Wong battle of the century, yeah. Sounds good.
I don't even know if I want to do this. No, the key thing is...
the range?
It's range 2.
Yeah.
No, I'm not within range.
Yeah, so you need to move first.
Yeah, so I'm going to just medium movement. I'm going to move on to this objective, just to make it harder for your Wong to kind of deal with. And then we're going to punch you with 4 physical dice.
Yeah, against my 2.
Wah! Wong doing the punch-ins. I will hit 1.
I'll hit none. So 1 damage.
1 damage? Alright. I'll gain a power, and then I'll gain another power because I am Cabal. I have moved. No one is within range 3 for me to share the love around, though. So that is the end of this turn. I have 3 hammers, so I'll get 3 points for that. 1, 2, 3. I also have 3 objectives. So I'll get 1, 2, and 3.
What are you on?
I was on 11, right?
You're on 11. I thought you were on
10. I didn't move this, but the way I was mathing it out is that I shouldn't have won this turn, right?
Yeah, that's...
1,
yeah,
2,
I thought
3.
you'd be...
I got 6 points because I have 3 hammers and 3 objectives. So even if I was on 10, that's 16, right?
Yeah, I thought you were at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly can't remember. I thought you were on 9.
I think we can math this out, right? I took 3 hammers at the start, and I got the 3 portals. Or I got 2 portals, right?
Yeah, we're not going to be able to math this out.
So 5. Well, if we go low end, right? I got 5, and then turn 2, I still had 2 portals, and I had 3 hammers, right? 1, 2, 3 puts me at 10.
Did you have? No, because you didn't have 3 hammers that turn.
On the turn before, I had Modoc, because none of my guys are dazed.
Yeah, no, but I Venom Blasted.
Right, and dropped 1?
Yeah, I dropped 1, and then who else dropped 1?
I think only 1 person dropped it, right? Because I was ahead of you by 2 points on the first turn.
Yeah,
so you
and
had
then I was
4,
ahead.
And I had 6. And then you were ahead by 2?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and you got 6 again. So how many points in total are in the game, right? There's 8 points in total?
Yeah. but I had 3 portals at the end of last turn.
Did you have 3? Yeah, you had 1, 2, and 3.
And 3, yeah.
And I got 3 this turn.
Yeah, look, it doesn't matter. Let's just say that's. I think it's going to be a tough victory.
Did anyone watch? Anyone watch that from the chat? I think. Yeah, look. All right, so ignoring all of that, let's try and math it out, right? You have to try and take out MODOK, and like Zemo's got a huge chunk of them, right? And Peter Parker, your first action is potentially Peter Parker.
He's going to flip, yeah. He does. He does Webline.
Yep. Move on to this objective.
No, he pulls you towards him.
Oh, okay, he's got the opposite. Yep.
Yeah,
small.
So maybe small.
I'm within range 4. I assume you measured out.
Yeah, I did, but actually, that's a good question.
I don't think you're in range 4.
Thought I would be with that. No, apparently not. Okay. So that changes that plan.
Yeah.
In which case, yeah, I guess because Zemo's only got 1 health, so I do a long move onto here.
Yeah.
Pick up a thing for a power, and then spend. What size is this? Size 2. Yeah, so I'd spend like 5 power, and I'd throw 3, which would be to throw the advertisement.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
With
so you have to roll.
Yep.
Yeah, Weber Bolt. Yeah.
And I can't really do anything about that, unfortunately. Cool. So it's 3 damage from that, right? 3. So I'll roll 3 defense dice and have to max out. Which I rolled a critical success and a shield. And a hit. All right. So I don't think I can. Oh no, I can brace for impact. Sorry, I can just brace for impact.
Yeah.
Still got it up. So I'd brace for impact. I apologize. Yep.
Yeah. And then if that's the case, then I think I end up doing. So
I'll spend the 1 power I would have got that turn to brace for impact.
And then how much health you got? 1 health. I got sneak through. Yeah. So I think. Yeah, I'd just do a strike most likely.
Yeah.
Assuming your defenses are the same. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've got no dice to do anything about this because I've spent the 1.
Yeah, a 6 is basically what I'd need to do. Is I'd need to do a strike because I need to have the power to pick up the hammers. Basically.
Oh, well, yeah, you've got 2 power left, right?
Yeah, so I need to. I can't spend 2 on doing taser
webs. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So to get 6 dice from strike, which would be because I'm holding 1 hammer.
Yep. 6 dice against my 3, which should like this should logically come through.
Yeah, it rolled quite well.
Yeah, so I rolled 2 successes though, and I can re-roll that hit. And you rolled. Oh, you rolled heaps, man. You cleaned that up.
5. Yeah.
So I'll take the damage.
So Zemo gets dazed and drops 2 hammers.
Hammers here.
Yeah, I gain 1 power, and then spend 2 and pick them both up.
Yep, and then I get to activate. How much power? Venom doesn't have much power, so I probably I check the range of this. I think you're gonna be outside of range 4. You might not be actually.
This is also gone.
Yeah, so you're outside range 4. So I think I'm gonna do the very, very cheeky thing here. I've used Aim Lackey. I think I'm going to activate Red Skull.
And do a move.
Yeah, and then do Master of the Cube. And put him within range 2.
2.
Arguably as far away from Venom as possible.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gone now. Then I can only really... a character can only be placed, so that cost me 3 power. 1, 2, 3. I would have got 1 at the start of the turn. I'm actually going to move him small. I'm going to do a very, very cheeky thing here. We're going to move him small. And considering what you did last time, which I didn't enjoy, we're going to spend my final action to do Master of the... Cosmic Cube. So I'll get 3 power, go to 4, roll my 5 dice. Don't roll 4 skulls. We'll take 1 damage. We're actually going to use Master of the Cube again for 3 power. A character may only be placed by this 2 power once per turn. I can definitely use it more than once per turn though. And we're going to put your Venom. We're going to put him down kind of like here-ish.
Yeah.
And get him even further away from anything to do with Murdoch.
Yeah.
So now it's your turn, but my logic remains now that pretty much all of this is irrelevant. There's not much you can do. And it's
yeah, so this is assuming that you got to 15 points, right?
Yeah, this is all assuming I got to 15 points.
Yeah.
This is how in my mind the turn played out, right?
Yeah. And so basically
Murdoch has to one-shot Peter Parker with 2 attacks.
And I've got Venom, who's too far away.
Yeah.
And I've got Wong up here.
Did you take... You haven't taken... Yeah, so I've got 2 full attacks of Psionic Blast to punch you. If that fails, I think you win in overall points.
Yeah. So I think the players... I think the player would be like...
I think I could also throw this car at you as well. Murdoch is out of power though, but I can Sonic Blast you twice and then throw the car for 2 power.
So Wong is unfortunately outside of range 3. So I just wonder if the players...
Like, even if you capture these as an example,
well, yeah, that's what
if
I'm thinking.
If I hold the hammers, then I'm still taking this.
Well, the question is like, how much will you be able to hold the hammers? Because you've got 0 power.
Well, do you want to do this action now and see what happens? Because this is what this hinges on, right?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, go.
So I'm throwing Sonic. 7 dice at Spider-Man.
Yes. Yep. Against his 3.
Yeah.
Only, and I don't get to reroll any of them. 2 successes, which is not a bad shout.
I got a critical success at least. Rough. Yeah. This actually got very, very rough. Okay, so I got 3. I'll also sap a power from you though.
Cool. So I'll lose a power and then take 1 damage.
Yeah. All right. So now I'll also gain a power for Cabal. And then I will do 7 dice at you again.
Yep.
2 critical successes on that one. Oh, so did you though. Oofed.
Yeah.
That was rough. All right, so only 3 successes. That you also got
4 successes.
4 successes. Rough.
Hmm.
That's very interesting. I will then throw an interactive terrain size 3 or less. I'm going to throw this car at you for 3 damage as well.
Yeah, cool. So I get 3 dice.
Against 4 damage, you've only taken 1. Rough. So I need like a complete blank out, which likely isn't going to happen. What?
Yeah. So I do get to reroll 2 of these.
Yeah.
Because of Spider Sense.
Yeah.
Into 1 success.
So you take 3 damage.
3 damage. 1, 2, 3.
And you go down to 1 health.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Rough. Alrighty. I don't think I've got anything else I can do because you did, in fact, daze the Zemo.
Yeah. And so now the rest of the game matters.
Yeah. Alright. So you're up with, so you're on Venom.
Well, Venom and Wong I've got left, basically. Yeah. And you're currently scoring
3 points.
4 points.
3.
Because no, you've got a hammer on.
Oh, right. So 4 points, yeah.
4 points total.
19?
19. I'm currently sitting on
4 points.
13.
You're also getting 4 points because you have 3 hammers.
4 points. So I'll go up to 17. So I need to capture both of these objectives.
Yeah. So you need to roll 2 successes on 2 models with 2 defense. No, Wong's got 3 energy defense over here.
One's got 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Vision's here as well to make that even more impossible.
Yeah, and Wong's on the other one.
Yeah, I'm not super worried about decking Wong, but Vision's completely healthy.
Yeah, and he's rolling like 5 defense dice against you.
Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to do anything about that. So I guess the...
Both Spider-Man survived on 1 health as well, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty good. He's pretty tanky. So I think the play is... I think the play is to. I've got 1 power, so I need to get 2 damage through. So I think I do Symbiote Tendrils into Wong.
Okay.
No, he's out of range. He's out of range 3.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Because that would have been the play. Because then I can try and get loads of power.
Yeah.
And then I web snare Vision off the point,
move on to the point,
and then move on to the point and try and do that. So I think the best thing I can do is tie with you at this point.
Well, if you get both of those, yeah, that would make up the 2. But that's assuming again that I don't get any back.
Move back and flip them back on them again. Yeah. Is your vision? Oh, your vision is injured.
Yeah.
And so.
Oh, yeah, no. So you just need 1 success, right?
I just need 1 success.
And your Wong's been injured as well.
Yeah, but you're healthy, so I'd still need 2. I think the play is to do Symbiote Tendrils into Vision.
Yep.
Magically get 2 damage through.
Alright, well I got 5 defenses, so like it's not unreasonable to happen.
It's fairly unreasonable to happen. Unless if I spike out, which all I've done is rolled 2. But you rolled none.
Bubkus.
Cool, so I will do 2 damage and gain 2 power.
I have a way to re-roll anything, which I don't think I do.
Yeah. I then do Web Snare.
Pull in Wong off the objective.
Yep. Pull in Wong, medium away.
And then attempt to move onto the objective and... Yes, Web Snare's 2, so you've still got the power now to go onto this Inheritor Portal. Man!
Yeah.
Game of single dice rolls is happening here.
Yeah, and now I roll up onto here, and I basically I need to get
a success.
1 success.
On 2 dice.
With 2 dice, which is 50-50. I had that.
You got it. Alrighty. So now...
So then that flips back to me.
Yeah, and now it's my turn to activate.
Yeah.
And I think I have the choice. I can activate with Wong to make this harder, or I can try and kill you with Vision to do 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I probably activate Wong to make it harder for you. The thing is, like, if I move Vision to try and punch you and you take it back, then I have a chance of just taking it back as well because you're not dazed, which I think I'd almost rather. It's going to be hard for me to get through 3 damage on Wong when you're... I can synthesize the Avenger action. No, I can't. Oh. I can only give you 1 power, right? Oh, you dealt 2 damage to Vision, right? Or was it 2 damage to Wong? Yes. It was Vision, right?
No, it was 2 to Vision, yeah.
So I actually get that 2 power. So, I can actually synthesize Avenger you, I think. For potential lethal. Or I can throw this subway entrance at you. So if I just want to double check. I don't know if I can actually get in range for Huff, to be honest. Because I'm going to be in the same spot that you were in.
Yeah, range 2 is going to be a tough call. Yeah.
What have I got? Choose a size 2 or less within range 2 and throw it
so
medium?
3 or less.
Yeah, so I can throw that, but I don't think I can actually get it to you for medium. Which is awkward. And what about the
Oh, you want to throw it at Wong?
Yeah, no, I want to throw it at Wong. Which is not going to happen. And the other range of my attack is 3, so I don't think Vision's actually going to be able to get into range of Wong for anything.
Well, you could move again and then throw it.
Yeah, but I...
You could also throw this dumpling restaurant.
And hit you for 4, and then rely on your 2 physical defense.
Mm-hmm.
Or I can move Wong to the objective, punch you. Move Wong, punch you. So I have 4 guaranteed hits versus 4 dice. So I think that's probably better. So yeah, I'm going to move again. We're going to do exactly that. We're going to spend 2 power to calculated trajectory.
Yep.
And we are going to throw this dumpling restaurant at you, I think. Nope.
Nope.
Oh, rough. We're going to throw that at you? All right.
subway entrance.
How far away? I think I could have actually made that if I just flown straight over the building instead of going around, but that's fine. No, I don't think I did. I think I still moved straight to like here. Yeah,
I'm not sure.
That's fine. All right, cool. I'm gonna throw a 3 damage at you. Hope to blank out on
so I've taken 1 damage, so I just kind of need to make one of these. No, that's real unfortunate, isn't it?
Yeah. You can't reroll, I don't think.
No,
not even with Spider's affiliation.
No, well, Miles is dead.
Miles is dead, so... right? So that'll take out Wong, making sure that you can't get this portal.
Yeah.
And then I think I would win by 1 in that circumstance.
I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points.
And I'm getting a hammer 3 points.
5. So I'm getting 18, and you're getting 18.
Is that how we math that?
Well, yeah. I'm getting 5, and I'm on.
I thought
13,
you had to capture that for the draw.
No, I don't think so.
I'm on 1, 2, and I have a hammer, right? 3?
Yeah, 3, yeah.
So I've still got
and
Wong.
Yes, yeah.
So Wong has to move, and hero this?
Yeah.
Alright, well, Wong's gonna move, hero that.
Yeah, and so you need 2 successes.
Yeah.
Because Venom is still hanging out fine.
Yeah, we're just gonna move. Can't punch. Can't push off objective. Yeah. Move, hero? What is happening in this game? We bungled this game
successes.
so hard.
Right. No. 1 success. So, tie.
Yeah.
No, hang on.
Is it characters defeated or destroyed or?
Yeah, there's something like that. There's other criteria. You don't just. It's not just points. Okay, here we go. Winning. Winning the game. It's in here somewhere. Interface.
Oh, we butchered this game so hard, dude.
Yeah,
I think it was mostly me. I'm not gonna lie.
There were a couple. Oh, look, I got to remember my parts as well, man. Like it's a team. It's a collaborative thing. Setting up, winning the game. Page 12. We know how to play this game. We're not looking at a rulebook right now. I'm just consulting my enormous brain. All right. Player immediately wins when they score 16 or more victory points. If both players score 16 or more victory points simultaneously, the player with more victory point wins. If they are tied, neither player wins. Instead, the game continues until one player has scored more VP than their opponent, at which point they immediately win.
What?
So we go again, basically. We take a whole nother turn.
Okay.
But I'm gonna concede because I don't win.
If we take another turn, I think that's a world of
yeah. There's 0 chance. There's 0 chance I win.
Does Peter Parker? Can he get out of there fast enough or not? 1 health.
So I got the priority, so I can do 2 long moves. But you know who else can do 2 long moves, or who can do a long move and a charge?
Baron Zemo.
Baron Zemo, and I only have 1 health.
Yeah.
And so I'm not keeping those
anywhere you move, there's a Wong covered on the right side. There's a MODOK in front of you.
Yeah, I'm not super worried about Wong, but yeah, again, with there's only 1 damage, you're like,
Red Skull just gets to move forward, Cosmic Cube, Master of the Cube again.
Yeah,
and just move MODOK to where it needs to be.
All right, so the game will finish with you with probably another 5 points on top. Realistically.
Yeah, look, there was. That was a shambles of a game. I am sorry.
Yeah, look, there are definitely some rules mistakes.
I'm happy to call that one a draw, to be quite frank, because there was enough rules violation going on all across the board that neither one of us deserves to win or lose that.
No, that's fair. That's fair. All right, well, let's shake hands in the middle and call it a draw. Yeah. That was fun. It was tight.
Yeah, you should have been able to push Vision. I should have been able to punch Miles.
Yeah.
I think when we play the hammers, I'm not sure how often we forget that the cards cost 1 extra
Team Tactics
power.
cost more. I'm certain I didn't pay the extra for it.
I remembered Aim Lackey, so I paid the extra on that one. Advanced R&D and Cosmic Invigoration, I don't think Red Skull had the hammer, so that was fine.
Yeah, I definitely forgot to spend it on Uneasy Allies.
Brace for Impact
Spider-Man
definitely was 1 extra, and I did not pay for that.
Yeah. Yeah, Spider-Man should have paid 1 power and taken a damage for Uneasy Alliance because he was holding a hammer at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, absolute shambles. Look, it is on both of us to remember our own particular targets. And I think there is a level that you should be trying to remember your opponents as well. Not saying either one of us is trying to cheat the other person out and hide some things. I don't ever expect that from Bill.
No, absolutely.
And I hope that you don't ever expect that from me.
No, I wouldn't expect it from you either. Yeah, it's definitely a...
But yeah, we're definitely... Look, it's learning. The game's still pretty fresh, and there's so many things happening simultaneously in this game.
Yeah, and
I
we're still,
get
like...
over...
Yeah, like, that's the first time we've both experienced vision.
Yep.
It's my, like, third game with Wong. It's, like, your second game with Wong.
Yep.
I've
never built... I mean, I guess I've had Red Skull, MODOK, and Baron Zemo in the same team, not Vision and Wong. So I probably should have remembered a good chunk of those things.
It's probably the fifth game I've had, or sixth game with Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Ghost Spider.
Yeah.
So
you probably should be remembering a chunk of that stuff, but like...
Yeah, and like, so I'm getting most of it most of the time, but it's, there's definitely elements I forget.
Looking at my little recordings, you know, Spider-Man's turns are sometimes like a minute, maybe two. Venom's turns maybe a little bit longer because he's doing some throws and stuff. MODOK's turns literally go for 12 minutes.
Yep.
I kid you not. And that's just because, you know, we're punching, we get a second punch on someone else, maybe we throw something at you, maybe we get a punch again and then punch once more at someone else because of whirling death chairs. Maybe we're like, you know, we're compensating with Red Skull having a half a second turn of saying like put MODOK into range, but suddenly, you know, MODOK's gaining 4 power on his turn, Doomsday chair, throwing a building, using a card.
I was not counting on aim lackeys.
Yep.
That was a play. That was an absolute play.
So I think
Zemo being able to do a double attack is huge. Like, I was expecting Zemo to move down and try for Miles, but I figured it would be a move then a charge. Yeah. So you'd only have one attempt, and I could just go, sweet, Okoye is going to take that.
So I was in the really awkward situation where obviously I whiffed pretty hard on Okoye both times. If I chunked her a little bit, then that first bodyguard potentially kills you. Or alternatively, if I needed that bodyguard to kill you or do 1 damage, so that you didn't have enough power to bodyguard again.
And so the Red Skull MODOK combination is so nice because that's kind of where he falls down a bit, is that he's so slow, MODOK.
Yeah.
Like a big base, but only a small template. And so, like, I thought I really had you when I had Venom come up here and do his web snare and pull you back medium, because I'm like, dude, that's like your move plus another one. That's so good. And then you just came in...
You know, I'm not sure if that was your entire intention from the start, or because I moved Red Skull that suddenly you're like, oh, I need to actually activate that.
Yeah, no, it was so I missed. Or when you moved, Red Skull, I suddenly got really worried because just being able to move him MODOK range 2, not on his turn, and because he's got such a large threat range of range 4, you're essentially got a 6 range threat. Like distance, and you're going to be able to like absolutely kick people's teeth in.
I was worried that I definitely pulled the trigger on moving MODOK earlier than I arguably should have. Maybe I should have waited for you to get some more movements done.
Oh, I would have. Yeah, had you done it later, there is a good chance I would have activated Venom before you moved that stuff in, and that would have been huge, basically.
Yeah. I'm sad that aim lackeys can't happen with MODOK himself, but I think. We're talking to her before this game, kind of, you know, Valkyrie versus Zemo, and I think Valkyrie doesn't have long movement, does she? She has medium.
She has medium, yeah.
Yeah, long movement is obscene. It is so much bigger. Like, you're thinking medium and small, you know, there's a good chunk difference between that, but the difference between long and anything else is astronomical.
Yeah, and like it was actually really interesting. So basically, I had it's called Welcome to My Parlor, which is it's on the Xavier Protocol's website.
Yep.
Which is basically what I tried to do at the start, which is why I bring hammers or any D-shaped mission.
Yeah.
Which is if you have Spider-Man and someone else, and then you have Gwen and someone else.
Yeah.
These objectives, even if you are 1 away, you can basically get anyone who's here down to this deployment zone.
Yeah.
Because you start with 1 power, you move up and do impact webbing, and automatically get another. You web snare, and then suddenly they're within range 4 of the beginning of the thing. Most people recommend bringing a MODOK because then MODOK gets to attack twice.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
What I end up doing is bringing Venom, and because I do advanced R&D, he gets to do web snare, so I'll then move you medium and attack twice.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, again, because of advanced R&D, Miles Morales is going to have web swing. So I do web swing into web line kick, and then I either do another web line kick or a venom blast if I've got enough power.
Yeah.
And the idea is that you're getting someone from here to this side of the board, and you're just completely splitting up their team.
Yeah.
And the idea is to daze them or make them like drop their objective turn 1. Really great counterplay, even though I don't know how much of it was intentional.
Zero. Literally zero.
Vision can't be. I think the other half was Vision can't be pushed, which is a great counterplay to that. And then the other thing is that though you weren't aware of it at the time, you doing that little the little push Master of the Cube with Red Skull onto Zemo.
Yeah.
Meant that he could do 1 move to get onto the objective rather than having to do 2.
Yeah.
And like that just made it enough so that you had seen it on this side, so you were just like, cool. Instead, because you only had to do 1 move, you're like, sweet, I'm going to move on here, flip it, and then I'm going to move away. Which means this whole side of my deployment was completely thrown out of whack because I basically had no way. And that was a nice little counterplay, which I was like frustrated by because obviously I was trying to get you, but
yeah,
it was really it's good learning experience for the future that I can be like, okay.
Zimmer was definitely intended for that. For that exact thing. That was my intention on that side, because I know we've been talking about this previously, and you've been talking about this strategy for almost a week or two now, about trying to pull it off. But yeah, Vision was definitely an accident. Vision was completely and utterly an accident. Where him not being able to be pushed was huge. I definitely obviously had him in the crew of 10. It was awkward. 18 threat was not something I was expecting.
Yeah.
Normally it's like 17, or I expect maybe a 20 or something. So this was actually the only team out of my crew that could fit in properly together, and I really wanted to play MODOK with Cabal in general, because I haven't played Red Skull or MODOK in a while.
Yeah. And to be fair though, even if that we're not able to push had been not been a thing, it still would have been not a super great choice for me. And that's something I've noted for defense is because you had 5 dice when you're rolling against physical.
Yeah.
Like, that is ludicrous. That is so much defense. And because all of my attacks, impact webbing and 2 attacks from venom, are all going to be physical, I'm not going to daze you. It's not happening with 6 health and 5 defense dice. There's no way that's happening. Yeah. So
definitely happy with Vision on that one.
I reckon Vision's he didn't really do much this game because he didn't really need to.
Well, I mean, his job was to sit there and just soak up Spider-Man. You had
soak up damage.
Was Miles Morales on the right side, or was it Spider-Man? It was Peter Parker.
It was Spider-Man. Right, yeah, it was Peter Parker.
So Peter Parker Venom, like my 4 threat character's taken up your 8 threat.
That's exactly.
He held them for 2 or 3 turns.
He did, because he was
dazed
super
at the end of that, you know.
I kind of overlooked Vision when he first came out, but having restudied his card and kind of got a little bit more into the game, I have big respect for him now. I reckon he can do some serious stuff. I want to see him in stuff like Defenders.
Oh, imagine with Defenders with Doctor Strange giving him the extra 2 dice, like throwing 7 dice on his defense. That is not a person that can ever die.
That is huge, but also the fact that because you have sap power and you have synthesis, you're gaining so much power.
But Vision doesn't necessarily use that level of power, which is an interesting comment about it. Like, you have the turns I got to synthesize Avenge you twice though. Like they killed you. There was some deadly.
Yeah. Oh, you had some whiffs in there as well, which was unfortunate. Remember that first time you used it and you got 2 successes. That happens though. Yeah. But like, imagine bringing him in Defenders and paying 5 power, but having synthesize be a mystic attack, right? Instead of physical.
Or even energy against Venom. You don't get crits on your
energy.
Defense.
Yeah.
I'm taking right? I'm taking 1/8 of your dice, or 1/8 of your 2 dice away. Yeah.
Imagine giving Solar Energy Beam the power to do Hex. It's being 4. It's going to hex everyone.
Oh, yeah. If there's some weird, like, Gamma,
power.
I think Gamma forces everyone in the line where there's a big scrum in the middle, and you just get to beam 3 of them,
4.
give them all hex.
It's beam 4, dude. It's huge.
Beam 4, yeah. So get 3 of them, hex them, you know, then crit throughout for the whole crew.
That's a builder attack as well, so it doesn't cost any power. It's just like, okay, 5 dice, I'm going to make it whatever I want.
After the attack's resolved, you gain 1 power, so you got to keep that in mind. But you resolve that attack 3 times if there's 3 people. So you potentially gain 3 power from it anyway.
Yes. Yeah, you resolve it 3 times. Yeah, so 3 power. Yeah, so bringing in Cabal wasn't bad either, right? Because then if you do damage to people, you're potentially getting 6 power on a turn. That's pretty big.
Yep. And then, like, again, there's you probably card-wise want to maybe bring stuff like healing or med packs, whatever it is, where you have to like dump a bunch of power to get really the full benefit.
It'd be
effects.
real good support. Yeah.
But yeah, you beam someone in Cabal twice, and then you just heal MODOK again. Like you saw, like MODOK finished that game on 2 damage. You hit the point where you're like, I'm not dealing with that. Like same as Venom, right? I turned around and said, I'm not killing Venom. There's no way I am killing Venom this game. So he's just gonna sit there, do whatever he wants.
That's it.
But here's the kicker. Here's an interesting thing. Whereas I got to still maintain a whole bunch of power with MODOK because of Cabal. If I didn't punch Venom, he had no power generation.
Yeah, he really struggled.
Yeah.
He really did. And like the Web Warriors in particular really struggle with, which is unfortunate because it's a large majority, but they struggle with secures that involve having to flip things with energy defense. Or like, not because like they've got average defense, right? Yeah, which is great. But the issue is that it's a very power hungry team.
Yeah.
Which is why I try to compensate that by bringing Wong and R&D and being able to give power to people. But the thing is that if I'm spending power on flipping portals, it's severely hampering me. So like I pretty much always want to be bringing my own secure because I don't want people to bring. You need to flip this using.
And again, I saw your squad of 10. I made a fairly solid assumption that you were playing Web Warriors as well.
Web Warriors, yeah.
So when I did win the roll off, which is like the first time I've ever won the roll off on stream against Bill, I definitely took the secure because I don't want to offer him things like serum canisters, which I know is his personal favorite.
Yeah, it's so good for Web Warriors. Yeah.
Because they can just pull you and push off objectives and stuff like that and then push themselves on right at the end. So I wanted to make sure that, more importantly, he didn't get that objective. And I think that's important to know that when you look at your opponent's roster of 10 characters, you say, cool, what are they really, really doing? And if you see a bunch of Web Warriors, you want to make sure that Serum Canister is not in that game because I reckon it would skew close to 60, if not 70% victories to Web Warriors for that type of thing.
Well, because they get to spread out, right? That's the thing. Like when you've got, especially when we had both the same shape, it was both D-shaped deployments.
Yeah.
Right. Which means it's going to force me to be in certain areas, right? And you're going to see where I go. Like if we even had serum canisters now instead of, so we had hammers and serum canisters, it would have been here, and then it would have been here and here. Would have made like a circle around the whole map.
Yeah.
It means I got room to just push around and just be like, cool, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do 2 long moves, and I'm going to be on the other side of the table, and I'm going to be taking an objective that you're not on. And so, yeah, I think it's really interesting. I think as more people come out, I'm probably going to build towards a dual affiliation because of how specific Web Warriors are and how easily they can be countered. Like Gamma Waves is like so bad for Web Warriors.
You just take a bunch of damage constantly, right? Like that's the key.
Well, that's the thing. So we don't have any health. So basically, like Spider-Man, Ghost Spider, the other Spider-Man, suddenly they've got 4 health essentially, if you think about it like that, because they're taking a damage if they're not in the center. And if they are in the center,
they're getting punched in the face real hard.
They're getting punched apart. Like, they're just going to get absolutely torn apart by people.
Yeah.
And so it forces them into the middle because they can't stay outside and take damage, but they don't want to be in the middle.
Well, I'm in a similar position. I'm taking Wong, Vision in the Cabal. I don't know if I'll keep them in, to be quite frank. I definitely thought they showed well. Wong is that character that obviously he lets you get off at the start. Like he got MODOK into that game turn 1, but it just feels like he doesn't do much afterwards. If you're playing something like Serum Canisters, for example, he can just sit on an objective and not care. He's done his job. Then you're paying 2 threat to send your biggest guy on the field at fighting, and then he's just holding victory points for the rest of the game. That is completely fine 2 threat character. That is wonderful.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's what he does. You would think he does more, and like it feels like he's never doing enough, but you gotta like, he is like the ultimate support character. He's just the little percentages here, like.
Yeah. I think the free energy defense is pretty huge as well, because in missions like this, he can potentially flip objectives as well.
Yeah, exactly. And like, so for instance, like I gave Okoye an extra power, so first turn she can move up and try and flip and pick up a hammer, right? Which is suddenly like, that's a nice move. It means that I can do, my web snare, welcome to the parlor technique. It means it just opens up so many possibilities. Even just bringing 2 threat to do advanced R&D on 3 people out of the gate. It's just a really strong play.
Well, because I've got Red Skull doing a similar thing for MODOK anyway. It seems a little lackluster at times, but I still think that was very solid. I actually wished I had 1 more power on MODOK during those early turns to really powerhouse some damage. But I'm always impressed with Red Skull. I know it seems like it's another character that you think 4 threat. He doesn't do anything. Like, what did he really do? I'm like, he put my 5 threat character into your face and punched you real hard. And people honestly. MODOK should be a 6 threat character. He is Like, that's put it at obviously Hulk levels or, you know, Stone levels of power. But he kills 2 people with Doomsday Chair, you know? In the Hammer mission,
that's the thing. It's
8
range.
dice.
It's range 4. So, like, yeah, even just basic is 7 dice. You're automatically hitting 2 people, right? And it's
10
just
health,
like, and
size 4, hard to push around and throw.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 10 on health on one side, 4 on the other. So if you can, well, I think his weakness is if you
flip him, but like still 10 health is pretty hard to get through.
It's pretty hard. So this is the sort of thing that you want to dedicate to early if you're going to go for him.
Yeah.
Like, it's the sort of thing that my list is really going to struggle with. But if I throw Venom at you, he's going to have a good time because you're not going to be able to re-roll anything.
Yeah, of course.
And so suddenly I'm rolling. You've got 2 physical defense, and I've got either 5 or 7, depending on what I'm attacking with.
And I do struggle because I don't have their energy attack either, right?
Yeah. And so that's like a really good matchup. And like, but I think you want your 2 heavy hitters to try and burst down MODOK as quick as possible.
Yeah. But if you don't get that on top of it early, or Wong potentially gets in there, like you send both your heavy hitters at him, and I get to whirl in death both of them at once.
Yeah.
You know, like, you dazed MODOK, you dealt the 10 damage, but I dazed both your characters, and I'm at 10 power next turn, which means if I get the priority, I'm just going to Doomsday Chair you twice.
And the other thing is that you're doing everything from range 4, right? You're doing your attacks from range 4, so you don't need to be in the thick of it. You can actually be quite far away.
And you're talking potentially sending 2 characters at me as well. And with this 5-character list, if you're sending 2 of yours, you know, you're a 6-character, mind you, but say you're a 5-character as well, you send 2 guys to deal with MODOK, and we end up pretty much trading even. Like, that's 4 extra characters I've got around the board just doing a bunch of stuff. And that's me saying I'm not turning them on to try and defend MODOK at all.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Let's not forget, quite frankly, Cosmic Invigoration as well. You know, if we get to flip and I get to like MODOK daze you both or daze one and then activate them again, oh man.
That was a big play as well when you did that. That was a solid move.
Oh yeah, it's like, so again, Cosmic Invigoration gave me 2 free actions. Aim Lackey got an extra free action on that one as well. Red Skull's moving range 2 on MODOK, which is really a small movement if you think about it. Like, I know they're not crazy equal, but like they're not far off. They're pretty close. So I used that twice on MODOK. So he himself ended up getting 4 free actions this game and giving away a free action. That's 2 full activations for MODOK.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
And that's on top of all the 3 throwing things and shifting you around and all the other stuff. It's mental. Absolutely mental.
Absolutely mental, yeah, definitely. No, it's a solid thing. I don't know who I would have brought differently, if I'm honest.
I think I think that was pretty good. I think maybe in the knowledge that Vision can't do the stuff, you might end up sending an extra person to quickly deal with Vision on the left side.
So that's, had I been more aware of Vision, I might have taken out Spider-Man. No, I need Spider-Man to bring 6. Okay, yeah, that wouldn't have worked.
You could bring an extra like two threats. You can't have two threats, but surely there's an extra 4 threat somewhere in your list.
So to have 6, I need to have 4 affiliated.
Oh, it's over half, isn't it? Right.
Yeah. And so I'd need to have that. This needs to stay the same. And so the option is take out a Koye and thingy for someone else, but then that's a whole different ball game. So maybe you take out all 3 of them and you put in like.
Well, that's
Shuri,
an extra 8 power that you've got, right? So yeah, Shuri into that gives you 5 power still to play with.
Yeah. Or you could do.
So who's a 5 threat character you can throw in there? There's plenty of them in there.
Thor.
Have you got Thor? I'm assuming you've got Thor on your list, right?
No, I took him out.
Okay.
He's not. He's good. He's real good, and he's a good heavy hitter. I'm just basically blitzing through a bunch of different options at the moment. Like I really want to try out Black Panther in this list.
Well, apparently he's really good, but people have definitely stated that Black Panther is very, very good. I personally haven't seen it, but I've only really played 1 or 2 games with or against him. Having a long move, I think, is just massive, right? Like long move is worth a frame itself. He's got
an automatic push like Shuri does. Just no one talks about it as much because it's range 2 rather than range 5.
Yeah, of course.
He's got the ability to throw himself small.
Yeah.
And which can end up like doing damage to people, and he doesn't take damage. But the thing is that if you put him into Web Warriors and he gets to reroll 1 dice, he basically becomes unkillable.
Yeah, because he has Wakandan armor, vibranium armor.
Yeah, so he's vibranium armor. So he's got 4 physical, 4 energy, and I think 3 mystic.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's right. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure.
And reducing that by 1 and then getting the reroll makes him pretty.
Well, yeah.
solid.
So you get to reroll. You add blanks to your defense roll. on the healthy side. You add blanks, and you get to reroll 1 dice, and that's for free. And then when you flip, you have to pay 2 power, but you get to add 2 dice to your physical or energy.
But you
defense.
lose the first ability, right?
But you lose the first ability. But that means you've got 6 physical or energy defense.
Yeah.
Re-rolling 1 of them, and including crit fails.
He definitely sounds like he would go well in your list because you just need some people to sit on objectives, right? Like in this objective up here, you can just you can do all your tricks and fanciness and pull your opponents out of the line, and then you say Black Panther either mauls you in the face and dazes you, or he just runs forward, takes that objective, sits in it, and says, "This is mine," and so we were doing. Off it.
If we were doing 17 threat, what I would do is I'd take out Spider-Man.
Yep.
And I would put in Black Panther. And then I'd put in Wong, and that would be I'd have a 5 character list.
Is that 16 or 17 threat though?
I think that's is it 16?
Black Panther's 4 threat.
Yeah.
So you take out Okoye. That's you're on 16 threat, not 17.
Yeah. Okay. So then in that case, I think Wong's still. I think playing a threat down is still potentially worth it for Wong.
Yeah, okay.
But the other alternative is that you don't bring Wong and you take Shuri instead. But I think that's a bit too much.
You were playing R&D with Shuri before. I think that's arguably better because I was thinking if I was going to play with 17 threat this game, but the mentality of losing a threat to me just seems so wasteful.
Yeah, that's fair. The other potential is there's so many options. I really want to try out Black Panther at some point though, because he's got good maneuverability. He's super tanky, which this list needs because it's fairly weak. And then he's got fairly good output as well.
Yeah. Look, I had my fill with MODOK again. He did exactly what MODOK does, and I love it. I froth at it. MODOK. I need
to do something about him.
Yeah. So look, next week I'm going to try to jump back onto Defenders and then throw probably some Doctor Strange at you again.
Yeah, I might give Spidey Foes a bit of a go.
Yeah, 100%. That sounds sick.
Yeah,
I haven't seen them going. I think Green Goblin seems really good.
Yeah, that's the dual affiliation that I'm after. It's going to be Web Warriors, Spidey Foes.
Venom gets to carry across, right?
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, there's so many people in Spider Foes affiliation that aren't out yet.
Oh, yeah.
We got Kingpin, we got Carnage, we got there's a whole bunch who aren't on that list, and so they're not super filled out yet.
Yeah.
And so that's why they're probably not being seen as often, but there's definitely got potential. Like, Green Goblin's size 3, so he can drop off Venom.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, you're not wrong. I've been trying to do that for so long. Even with
and that's a play. That's a real play.
Vision can't drop a free attack either or anything like that. That's crazy. But there's no size 3 flyer. I think is the kicker here, isn't there? Green Goblin's the only guy.
Can Ultron fly?
I think so, but no one wants to take Ultron.
No one wants to take Ultron. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's got flight and he's size 3, so you could fly.
Yeah, no one wants
Ultron might have more. Ultron might have more play now that more people are out for him to do drop off on. But I think if you're picking between Ultron and Green Goblin, you'll probably go Green Goblin, especially because he's also an affiliation leader.
So garbage. I was hoping Ultron would actually be 5 threat for what it was worth. I was hoping he was gonna be like a big chunky boy. But,
yeah, it was part of the core set, and they were balancing for. Unlike the other models in that core set. And I think, I'm still an avid fan of a bunch of models. I mean, people are still bringing Baron Zemo, yourself included. Like,
he's just crazy. Long movement, man. Long movement.
Long movement, yeah.
People still bring the 2-threat,
Black Widow.
Yeah, Black Widow.
Really good back runner. Real good back runner.
I mean, people say Cap for Avengers because it's Avengers affiliation.
Oh, yeah. So, no, if you're getting into the game, you got to get the core set. It's just it's just got really good characters in it, and then 2, it's just like it's got so much of what you need in there, all the tokens and stuff, and like 6 of the missions that are available out of the. I think we got 6 and 7. So yeah, I think there's a big chunk.
Look, we've been chatting for a while now. We're at almost half an hour worth of chatting in this game. So we'll finish it up. We'll be back next week. I'm sure we should just get like a chat going at some point and just start doing a mini podcast, half an hour just chatting about stuff, I think. Even 20 minutes just chatting one particular thing. We're going to try and get that out once a week or so. We'll try to do it moving forward.
Yeah. Definitely.
Special guests to Chris Woofer and Daiso, because they'll probably feature a couple of times. I definitely respect their opinions very heavily.
Yeah. I don't know who Daiso is, but every day I message Chris being like, hey, what's this? Do I know Daiso?
Yeah, it's Harley. Harley
Oh,
Dyson.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Daiso. Yeah, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hashtag be better Bill.
Yep, hashtag be better Bill. But look, we're gonna close this up. A couple last things. Always, please check out generalgames.com.au. You can order all of your product on that. We ship Australia wide. I believe we're soon to be shipping international wide, but just keep that on the DL for now. Hashtag spoilers alert. But yeah, we ship all over Australia for now. We're 20% below RRP. Generalgames.com.au.
Pre-orders, yeah.
All the new stuff coming out. I think we're expecting. I got Ant-Man and the Wasp this week. I think I'm expecting Green Goblin probably tomorrow, maybe next week. Same as the Spidey folks as well.
Getting those that they're in tomorrow. So keen for them.
I will let you know as soon as they are in, buddy.
Definitely. And they did a panel to play for Kingpin today.
Yeah.
And he's looking pretty beastly. But we'll talk about that another time. But 100%. I think I might pre-order him too.
All right. Keen as beans. Thank you all very much. Thank you, Bill, again. Absolute pleasure.
No problem.
I'm going to throw them on to Ali, and she's going to tell us how she can check out all the social medias. So, see you, folks. You have a wonderful day.
See you later.
Time to flip. Wait for the 3, 2. There it is. Bye.
Flipping the table. Ray J.
Guys, if you like that video, make sure you hit that like button.